Alright. Blah blah blah. We don't need that. We'll wait to go out on the balcony. Forget what I came in here for. What's this? Oh, golden elixir. What do I have for items? I'll do this. Use this honey and then we'll use the golden elixir to get rid of that negative effect. And then I can pick this one back up. And then I actually need to put the... or increase the volume to my headphones. There we go. Huh, there's like nothing in here. Then go out on the balcony. Oh. It's Peru.
Leave me, Deriche. I don't feel like talking.
Your door was ajar, and, well, given the state of your room, I was worried.
It's none of your business.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
Monsieur. That's it?
I asked you to leave me alone.
What the heck? His room looks like shit and he just tells me leave? Very suspicious, sir. What else is out here? Just more rooms. I don't know whose room this is.
A fragment of amber. French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
Whose room is this?
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed...
Oh, it's Napoleon's room. Can't go in there. Let's go back out here. We'll go through this one. Sarah Deriche. Oh, this is from my mother. Inform me that unfortunately you do not meet the criteria required to become a member of the Golden Order. Huh.
The Beaucaire dinner. It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it.
Obviously read the letter. Here are the few pages that I recommend you publish within the next few months. We both know that it's sheer lack of time that prevented you from stringing these lines together yourself. The ideas are yours, though. Blah, blah, blah.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write. That crafty little rascal.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Immune to conviction.
My dearest son, I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised if they targeted us soon. Make haste, my son. You hold our destiny in your hands.
Make haste, my son. Make haste.
A bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier.
Oh, what was in here?
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost.
Okay. Alright, so we need to find Manuel Godoy and question him. But for some reason this guy's room was all messed up and I went into it. And he didn't give me nothing. I don't think he'd be in anyone else's rooms. Wonder if we can go downstairs and check around there. Oh, I can't. See if he's in one of like the little side rooms. Oh, maybe the servants have seen
What
where
can
it
I
is.
do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Oh, here it is.
Have you seen Duke Manuel?
The Duke is in the dining room, sir.
Oh. Where's the dining room? Oh, okay. Here it is.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Oh, let's see if he's what he's vulnerable to when we're doing this.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark, raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see.
You.
It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really. I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Okay, so he's vulnerable to occultism. So I'm gonna take one of these things so that this will be free to use.
The
We won't
Golden
have to
Order,
use
my
any effort
friend.
points
The
for
Order
it.
is everywhere. We come from France. We are president of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain,
We'll do
I
that
don't
one
know.
too.
But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
You would not be trying to bribe me.
Let me just turn the audio down a tiny bit more.
You?
Nothing could be further
There
from
we
my
go.
mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so, it is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, It would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Speak to him about what he won't lose, rather. Consolidate your position at the court of Spain. Mortimer will be grateful. Huh. I think we'll do what he won't lose.
If you continue with home, our two countries will become rivals. It could turn into war. Who knows?
It is likely, even.
A war, Duke Manuel.
A
on
war,
our own
Duke Manuel.
territories. Do you really see yourself committing the Kingdom of Spain to an armed conflict against France? Can you imagine the financial investment required, not to mention the loss of lives and dishonor at the slightest defeat? Do you see yourself being the man responsible for that?
No, but you are the one who's pushing me into it, you damned Frenchman!
I'm not pushing you into anything, Duke Manuel. If you are a man of the future and of progress, as I'm given to believe, you will know how much suffering a war would bring.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am
Council
astounded.
trade unlocked?
I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow.
Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only
Cool.
thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Alright, so we just have to go to bed. I don't really have any other keys to unlock chests that are around. Go upstairs. That guy's still trying to find that guy, even though he's down eating. Oh, I wonder if I can tell him where the guy is now, since I found out he's in the dining hall.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
Yes.
I just ran into him. He was heading for the dining room.
Ah, thank you.
Did he just float away? Oh yeah. They didn't want to animate him walking to the dining hall. What
Good
the
evening,
heck is she here?
Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Nah.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during the conference.
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, You didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
Do you
Why would I
perhaps
change
know something
sides?
that I don't? Come on, Emily. It's time you lay your cards on the table.
She
If
definitely
you have a
knows
good
something about
reason for Spain
Louisiana.
to keep Louisiana, I'm all ears.
Louis, I can assure you on good authority that the Crown will never let France take over Louisiana without taking firm action. Your country has everything to lose, especially now, it being weakened as it is on the home front.
In other words, you believe the aim is to weaken France?
Just an observation, Louis. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Kind of do. She didn't. I don't think she lied to me before.
Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Oh, no way. Definitely gonna stay with Mortimer.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Yeah,
well,
we'll tell her
I
about
should
Emma.
imagine you're still shaken. I promise to shed light on my mother's circumstances as soon as possible.
There's not much to shed light on. What your mother did is inexcusable. She won the trust of my sister in order to more easily betray her. She didn't do anything to her. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
Of course, it's late. You're right.
Okay.
Come, Louis.
Well then.
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she
another one of these weird
She's
visions
busy.
he has.
Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her. What are we going to do about Washington? He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please, excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
He's probably been poisoned.
I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
What? I feel tired. Get out! That's such a weird reaction.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
Wonder if that was the end of the chapter. Oh, no.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Duke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and it...
Goodbye.
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's
Mortimer
going on
knows
here,
I won
my
him
Lord
over.
Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What?
Oh, shit.
What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
How could it be otherwise? And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
For, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There
The
you
hell's
are,
wrong with this
quibbling
guy?
away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques,
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
It's over.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall
the
no
fuck?
longer work for you.
Is he really gonna kill himself? Gotta say something.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
Think of his children.
Jack, don't do it. You're a father. You owe it to...
You bastard!
Jesus. No, I did quite a few stuff. But I was shot. Alright, what should we invest in? Well, let's see what books I'm going to be able to read. I still can't read these yet. I need more. 2 more manuscript pages for both of them. So I can really just invest in whatever I want. What's this one? Vigilance? I think conviction or maybe etiquette would be good. So I'll just do like one in each of these. Trophy.
Louis, are you awake? Ah, it looks like he's coming around.
You gave us a mighty fright, sir.
A veritable force of nature. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
That's a Sarah's boy, all right.
Slowly, Louis. Take your time.
Mr. President? I've got a bat.
Careful, you haven't fully recovered.
You've had rather a close call, Louis. We are all relieved to see you back with us. My friends, this is a great relief to us all. But please, let Louis recover now. See you later. Get some rest.
Oh, I can read 3 this time. Wow. Okay, what would be good? Pretty much anything. Nothing's really close. So, agility, manipulation, erudition. What's this one? Linguistics, logic, and erudition. I could do 2 eruditions. What would that give me? Or is that this one? Yeah, let's do that one and that one. And then we'll do... Where's agility in here? Oh, over here. I haven't done anything. Let's do... Logic might be good too. We'll do linguistics. Okay. Nothing new around here, it looks like. Oh, wait, maybe there was something in here?
The torture of Ixion. Honey.
Oh.
I couldn't have hoped for better.
The heck are you still doing in my room, George?
Slowly now. It's a miracle that you're still alive, so let's not force it.
Yes, don't worry. The bastard really let me have it.
You have given us a fine lesson in courage, Louis. Can't say it's done you much good. But still, not everyone would have done it.
What's happened to Peru?
He has withdrawn into silence. Lord Mortimer gave him something to calm him down, and let's just say it was a healthy dose. He's locked in his room in a nearly catatonic state. We can't exactly say it's good for our business, Louis.
What do you mean?
We just lost a vote for Mortimer's cause at the conference.
I must admit that's not the first thing that came into my mind.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I am indifferent to Peru's personal tragedy, but I simply can't forget the interests of my nation.
All is not lost. I have faith that Mortimer will find a solution. And I'm certain it won't be long before he lets us know what it is.
What would you say to a cup of herbal tea? It'll do you a world of good.
With pleasure.
I'm not gonna take any tea from you, George. Probably poisoned.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me.
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother.
What just
She was
happened?
accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
I don't understand what just happened. He asked me if I wanted tea, and then the next scene he's outside of the room and he comes running. What? Emily, where was her room? Bolner's Tower, Peru, Bonaparte. Oh, Hillsborough. She's at the beginning of the row of rooms.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
We'll just listen first.
I can't understand what she's saying.
Emily! Emily, are you there? Answer me. Emily!
Emily. Emily. Yeah, let's try to pick it.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
Alright, her room shares a balcony with all these guys. So if I go in one of their rooms, I can get to the balcony.
Damn it. It's closed. Seems like the key is still in the lock on the other side. That means I won't be able to pick it. Or
pick it.
I could do as I did the last time in the tower room.
Oh, the magnet? Isn't that what he's talking about?
I wonder if I can get the key by pushing something underneath and making it fall. I wonder if I can get the key by pushing something underneath and making it fall.
Oh, I must have to get something in the room to push it. Oh, the sword.
It's a beautiful weapon. Lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Guess I can't pick it up.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Jesus, every door locked in this thing? Let's try and pick this one. Oh, okay. This was our room, right? Yeah, so I should just be able to go through one of these ones. Am I looking at the right? Yeah, I'm looking at the... Oh no, I'm not. Is this the right one?
Huh. It's as if there are several people inside.
What the hell is going on here? What's this first?
A letter from William the Younger.
Oh, just a book.
Addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of...
What's going on in here? My mother!
Mother?
She shot her!
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you,
Oh,
you
her
are
sister.
joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait,
what the fuck?
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival...
That's one behind. On the night of our arrival... Who was with us?
Who was with us on the wharf?
Cardinal Piaggi, who couldn't stop talking. Louis, I already told her about our arrival. I know, because I was there. The Cardinal went up. You felt poorly, Louis, and I offered you my handkerchief. I was there.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
I feel like it's the one behind me. How did Mortimer welcome us? Who was already by the chimney? Who stayed with who? What did we speak about? Who stayed with who?
Once at the manor, we split up into two groups. What group did I choose?
You stayed with me, along with President Washington. And we informed him that we were members of the Order. Of course you know all this.
Ah, shit.
I'm the one who told you about it.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
Went for a little stroll. Did we see each other? That seems like a leading question. Seems like an easy yes, but...
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
No, not after going up to bed. That doesn't prove a thing. I was the one who told you that. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
Oh,
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
I'm still gonna ask the one behind. How'd you get past the Gorgon? Where were we both? Make her talk about the objects you found.
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What relics did we find?
Property deeds in Mortimer's name dating from very long ago.
That is true.
Is that all?
You mean all those mythological charms? So there was the so-called Pandora's box that wasn't a box, actually. The famous golden fleece that reeked of dead goat. A broken sword that could have belonged to anyone. Is that enough?
Yes, that's enough.
You look captivated. Of course, he bought it. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis.
What?
Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
What did you do last night? What did we talk about last night?
Last night, you came to me in my room. What exactly did we talk about?
We spoke briefly about your choices during the conference, Louis. What do you mean? Yes, Emma. It just so happens I didn't tell you everything. I never told you about this part. I hate you!
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
I think I'll go with her. Shoot her. I feel like the one behind is the real Emily. Yeah, we'll go with her.
It's you, Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma. It's her. I know it. Despite all the trouble you've
no,
gone
shit.
to put one over on me, I know it is her.
I was
That's
thinking...
enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now. Never! I am Duchess Hills. No!
I meant the real one was like standing behind me.
I am the Duchess.
But...
You don't! Dear God,
I fucked
what
up.
have I done? See what
Oh,
you've
my mother's
done.
alive.
See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on earth is...
Go away! You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess, is everything all right?
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting
Still
for
don't
you.
know if I
Emily.
killed the right one.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with
Guess
her.
I did.
Please, go. I'll cover you.
What? What are you doing there?
I think I fucked
Stop!
up.
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Alright, so now we need to get down to the garden. So I should be able to go through... What? I can't even react to this dead guy on the balcony. Hello? Hello? Okay. Don't know if I was supposed to see that or something. Just a dead guy on the balcony. No big deal. Looked like the German guy too.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Yeah, I'll
Did you hear
talk to him.
that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
My instructions are clear, sir. No one is to enter.
Okay. Go downstairs, get to the garden. How do I get into it? I think if I go... Oh yeah, I can go through here or here. I wonder if I can go into the conclave chamber though. I'll just go this way instead. 'Cause I know I can go this way. Okay, and then we can go through this door. Well, Rupert. Alright, just have to remember how to get to the like gazebo thing over there. Through this maze. Oh yeah, here we go. That was easy.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You are the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago,
doubt that.
I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next?
Demons?
An ancient
Oh
monster
my
with
God,
a head like
demons.
an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit.
What the
and
hell?
2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Well, it's gotta be, Oh, I would have thought it was, Peru. Mortimer and Holm. Washington and Bonaparte. Wolner and Godoy. We'll say Wolner and
Don't
Godoy.
tell me. It isn't Volner and Duke Manuel. is it?
Don't talk nonsense. Both of
Oh,
those poor
love it.
souls are mere pawns in the hands of the real players.
I was answering at random, Mother.
Do you really believe
What
that
the
I'm
fuck?
joking here? Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many
Yeah,
things.
all right.
But I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis. Not just those two.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
I'm gonna go with it. The fact that no one knows him, the conference, his secret study, his family tree.
I came across his family tree in his study.
An only son.
Since the Third Crusade.
The fall of St. John of Acre, Louis. The fall of St. John of Acre.
The property deed.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn?
Box?
No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
Jeez, I almost did open it. His secret
I
study?
went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has
Yes.
contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
The fact that no one knows him?
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls.
Mere dandies?
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
You mean the
What about
conference?
the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
That is
And
true.
without any security or personnel.
That's all.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came
Aw,
all this way.
thanks,
You
Mother.
found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
Mortimer? Or Holm? I'll say Mortimer.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge.
Oh.
I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
How old was he?
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body. But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
No, she must have
And you
refused.
refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase.
Oh, wow.
In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
Yeah, why the cannons
What
for
was going
Bonaparte?
on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
What happened with
I want
Elizabeth?
to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I
I'm
must
sorry,
know.
Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president
Really
of
hard
the
to believe
United
it right now.
States, you know.
Demons?
Mortimer
Come on
possessed
now.
her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Who killed
Do
her?
you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
Alright, let's go on.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Ugh, that squishy mud sound.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
The hell is this place?
There. That's why we are here.
Bethesda? Wow, there's a lot of alternate paths. Could have been a witness of Napoleon Bonaparte's resolution. Could have spoken with Piachi about his motivations. Could have learned something about Al-Azif. Could have gone through Jacques Parou's room to get to the balcony. Didn't I go through Jacques? No, I guess it was Napoleon's. Huh. Alright. Oh, I didn't level up for once. That's crazy. Been leveling up every chapter.
Reassure me,
double
we aren't
game.
going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Looks
Why,
like
of
you need a
course.
key.
And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try anything.
Are your 6 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Jesus, a lot. A cross.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what
Need
you
the
are going
cross
to
for that
use to
button.
activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
So you can probably get it from
Where is it?
Piachi.
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
She ought to make an effort to remember. 0 effort points,
Remember,
so
Mother,
we might as well.
I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
Oh, in the crypt, okay. Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know. When I arrived, there were already a few of them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
Oh yeah, I
In
remember
a
seeing them
golden
up there.
cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Okay. The exegesis.
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 Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret
Okay.
room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Alright. And what else? The Gutenberg Bible?
There's one in the portrait gallery.
That's
Okay.
right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right.
Tower room.
I shall go and see.
Okay. An armillary
There's one in
sphere?
the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Alright, dates?
What do you mean by the concordance of dates?
Oh, probably their family
Don't
tree.
worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Oh, okay. Alright.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait.
That
not
just
all
seems
of them.
ridiculous.
Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them
What?
for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us.
In
And
one
remember,
go,
the
jeez.
code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
She just totally did not say 6466. And that's what the subtitle said. What? Alright, those are the only ones you can read, so. Alright, 6466. Even though she said 6646. But she said she can't remember where that item was that she dropped, the cross. Just look around here real quick. Nothing. Alright, let's go back up to the garden. And consult notes. Already found. Okay, the cross of Clement 3, Sarah's notes already found. Some nails. Mortimer took it back, hidden in his desk room. Okay, let's go to Mortimer's secret room. Would be the quickest way to get there. Probably right through this door. Oh no, those aren't doors, those are windows. Wish the load times were a little quicker. Especially with how many, like, rooms you have to go through. So there's, like, load times all the time. They started out really quick. I don't know why they're taking a little longer this time. Alright, now we can go straight up to his study. Hopefully he's not in there. Otherwise we won't be able to get back there. Oh, that wasn't the way. I think I have to go... Yeah, I have to go up one more time. Good, he doesn't look like he's up here. Hey Lo-Fi, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Alright, I think it was 1191.
Right. This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now we can go back here and pick up the nails. Hopefully no one's back here.
Of course.
Alright, I don't really need to look around much in here since I've already been. I just need to come back and get these nails.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
I think we need to analyze them. Just take them. And I don't think I needed to get anything else here. What's this?
A hand of tarot cards.
No, I think I read them once
lessons in
before.
card reading a little better.
Okay, now we need to go... Yeah, I did that. We need to go down to the room where we like moved the statues around for the Gorgon.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
6466. Oh, I didn't even have to do it. Just did it automatically for me. Someone's getting pushed down this hole, for sure. Why else would they put a huge hole in the middle of a room? Someone's gonna die. Whoa, that was a load fast time. I mean, a fast load time. Jeez. Alright, now we need to go to... second floor hallway. Dining hall, library. Where was... oh yeah, it was the dining? No. It was this room, the portrait gallery. So if I go through these stairs again, I can just go down and to the right. Alright. No. Oh, is that an item I can get? Sweet. Alright, now we can just go through here. And then I hope he tells me how I did this, how I had to move the statues last time, because I don't quite remember how I had them set up to open the hidden doorway. I don't know why it hit me with a loading screen now.
It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my... Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Yeah, he looked at Medusa. Medusa looked at the shield. What? That was weird, I was like stuck.
That statue is not positioned correctly.
Yeah, towards the shield. Oh, okay. Everything else was good.
Open sesame.
Open sesame. Sometimes the voice lines in this game are just so ridiculous. Alright, is this the book I needed?
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Okay. So we need another Bible, the cross, and an armillary sphere.
Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could mean... No, that's the ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend. Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any
I'm
more
not sure
time.
where the other things are. I didn't see that smaller armillary sphere anywhere. Let me read the notes. Gutenberg Bible. Used by Emma in the tower room. Okay. So let's go to the tower room. Oh yeah, and then one of them was in the libraries, right? I think there was something in this library over here that I needed. Is this it?
Atrus, the Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Alright, go through here. Alright, is this is the dining hall. So where's the tower room? Oh, tower room. Okay. So I'm right here. Go through here and then go up a set of stairs. Surprised I haven't ran into anyone yet. Okay. So go to my left. And it should be the first door, right? Yep. Oh, it was like straight across from the one I came down. From Mortimer's study.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Oh, geez, Washington.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning
dark in
something
here.
here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages.
I'm certain.
There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Do diversion.
Ah, I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves, because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he'd found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted to have helped, but I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
Wasted enough time. The Bible.
The Bible. Alright. This is Dante's I think,
paradise.
yeah.
Raise your head and be reassured. For what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Where is this Bible? Oh yeah, this one that I was reading the clues from.
The Bible's still there.
Alright, get out of here before George Washington talks to me again. Okay, the armillary sphere. Sarah's notes, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, so we got the exegesis of Judas. Or did we? Yeah. We got the Gutenberg Bible, we got nails, we just need the cross. The cross. It says Sarah's note already found. But she said she lost it. When she got her hand cut off. Where did she get her hand cut off? It wasn't in one of the normal rooms, I don't think. Let's go to Piaggi's room. See if he picked up a cross recently or something. Oh, I wanted to read the sign, not go into the room. I think I'm in Washington's room. Let's get out of here. Need to be in Piaggi's room. Okay. Just down the hall a little more. This one.
Ah, Louis, come in. Your timing is impeccable. I wanted to have a word with you.
Oh, there it is. I was right.
Here we go.
Oh, just palmed it.
I was
I just need to get away from
how
him.
you are getting on in your search for our poor Sarah. You must have made some progress, I should think. I am terribly worried about her, you know.
Come on, get out of here, Louis. You're in a hurry.
Any news of her?
He knows the answer to his question. Does he respond to this well, though? Oh, he is vulnerable.
I don't
Okay.
know why, Your Eminence, but I get the impression you're asking a question to which you already know the answer.
Let's say I have heard rumors, but I prefer to ask you the question directly.
Well, what have you heard exactly?
It would appear that your mother is implicated in the death of the Duchess's twin sister, and that as she tried to escape, apparently von Wollner heroically interposed. But after a fierce struggle, Sarah knocked him out.
My mother? And Volner? Fighting like two cats in a bag? You do recall that my mother is an old lady, Your Eminence, and yet you believe such hogwash? I'm surprised at you.
I'm only telling you what people are saying, Louis. I never said that I believed it. Oh, what a story, all the same.
Twins.
Twins? I was always wary of the Duchess anyway. I did not appreciate the facility with which she would flaunt her assets. You know, Louis, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I sense you are worried, and that you are not telling me everything. What exactly did you come looking for in my room?
What do you mean?
Louis, I was not born yesterday, you know. When you came in, I saw in your face
I just
a
came to
hint
talk.
of
I don't know what you're talking
disappointment at
about.
finding me here. I concluded that you were hoping you wouldn't run into me. You came here for something else.
No. You're mistaken. I was just passing by. I shall leave you, Your Eminence. I wouldn't want to take up your time.
As you wish, Louis. See you later.
Dick?
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Okay, the armillary sphere. I have no idea where that would be. Let's go the other way. Trying to think of who might have one. Maybe Napoleon?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
No, let's not go to Godoy. Let's see if we can find a servant, because I could ask a servant. They usually know a lot of things. Oh, one's over there. Oh, who's this? Is that Napoleon or Godoy? That's Godoy. Okay, let's not get roped in with him.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Wondering if you could help me out?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I don't really need any of this, but I need some more honey, but he doesn't have any. Give me some devil's thorn.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against, sir, taking any.
Don't worry, my good man. I know the effects of devil's thorn very well. I've been taking it for years without any adverse effects. I've never had cause to complain. You can believe me.
That is well, sir. Here is sir's herb. What else can I do for you, sir?
Question about the manor. What can I find? Well, first floor. Nah. I don't think he's gonna tell me. Where haven't I really looked? Small salon. Oh, maybe in the conclave center or chamber. I never really got a chance to look around there. Unless there's one in here. Be a little sphere, I guess. Is that Napoleon? Yeah, it's Napoleon. Let's avoid him. Okay, maybe there's one in here somewhere. Oh, some devil's thorn. Nothing there. Nothing in there.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
Use the left key. Use the left key. Hey, Bread, how's it going? And we'll just unlock the second lock. Oh, I got some honey. Sweet. Needed that.
A fragment of amber.
Oh, yeah? How's that working out for you? Alright, so the sphere's not in here. Oh, what's that showing? Oh, just some stuff on the ground. More stuff.
Carmelite water.
They say that if you drink this,
Most
it'll
don't
give you a
care.
real boost.
Okay, let's look at the map. Well, that's good. Quick access to the guest floor, portrait gallery, library, dining hall. So I don't think it's on this floor. I don't think it's on the guest floors. Maybe in the garden? Yet. Let's just go to the garden, and if it's not in the garden, we'll go down to the dungeon or whatever they call it, and we'll ask the mother. 'Cause I don't think it's in here. I don't think any of them or any of the statues are holding it or anything. Yeah, we'll just go down and ask her where it might be. Well, that's good. There we go. I had to allow the term Twitch thoughts to the bot. Alright, let's see if she says anything about where this armillary sphere is.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do?
They swear. Yeah.
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
So go to the portrait gallery?
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
I think that's it. We could start to put stuff into the actual puzzle. Oh, what's that over on the bench? Oh, some honey. Alright. Let's go back up to the garden and we'll try and find this thing. It's probably in one of the guest rooms. Maybe Napoleon's or something. Okay. Where is Napoleon's room? Bonaparte's. Right next to... Although it might be in Wolner's room. Because Mother was... She said he was, like, suspect earlier. So let's go to Wolner's room. Or Volner's room. Oh, what was it? Oh, golden elixir. Alright, let's eat some honey. There we go. Then we'll use a golden elixir. Then we'll grab another. Oh yeah, what game you downloading, Brad? Alright, we'll go through here. Must be a small game then. Okay, we'll go up to the guest floor. Should just have to go through here and there'll be a set of stairs. Yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. Really long. Okay. Oh, okay. It's the room right next to us. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, is that something on the floor? Coin. Okay, an armillary. Venus bed. Search?
Golden elixir.
Oh, no. Alright, let's see his bedroom. Armillary sphere. That's what it's called? Or just that's what it's like? Huh, maybe it's not in his room. Oh, there it is.
An armillary sphere.
Armillary sphere.
That will save me some
Oh,
time.
what it's like? Okay.
I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
Big car spider race, Spider-Man, Amazing Man. Alright, we got everything, so we can go back down to the crypt. Music's kicking in. Oh, that stops. This game's alright when it slows you down to, like, listen to all the conversations, but when you have to run room to room and you hit all these loading screens, it's annoying. Oh, okay. Those are cool things to be into, though. Alright, let's get down to the crypt. Oh, took the wrong way. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we finally gathered everything, so we can actually start this puzzle. If it even will be a puzzle. We might just have to, like, put everything in or something.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand.
Oh, geez.
I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself.
Okay.
All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
All right.
Okay.
My turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
So we'll stick the cross in.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Let's do towns.
Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
Okay.
Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame
accidentally
on the 8th
chose
of
the
Adar,
same thing again.
3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes.
Oh, I hit read again. I thought that's usually like the go back, but it's weird it was in the top right for go back. Alright, let's just stick some nails in this thing. Analyze the fresco, insert the nails, analyze the whole door.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
On the back of the message is written correspondence of dates. 84 Ramadan Tishrei. 33 Shaban Nisan. 29th Rajab Nisan again. I think it's like an alternate reality sort of. Like George Washington and Napoleon Bonaparte are here. Like in this mansion sort of thing. So I guess like an alternate history sort of thing. But it might have demons if the mother is correct.
They're all related to the life
Yeah,
and death
George
of
washing
Jesus.
machine.
For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
Jordan. Read the
Clearly,
inscription.
we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
Okay, the fresco
clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about
So maybe
Christ.
the baptism of Christ.
We'll have to trust her.
Notice the details. I don't think I need to. Alright, so let's look in the Bible for the baptism of Christ. Baptism.
Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852.
Find the equivalent in the Gutenberg Bible.
Chapter 1, verse 9. And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee, and was baptized by John in Jordan. And coming up out of the water, he saw the heavens opened, and the Spirit like a dove
Is
descending
Jordan
upon
on
him.
that disc as a town? Let's go see if Jordan, because we could do Jordan and then chapter 1 verse 9. Oh yeah, Jordan. chapter 1, verse 9.
Interesting.
Louis, you are doing what I've already done. I told you it wouldn't work. You need to find another subject than the birth of Christ.
Yeah, that's true, Brad. I did. Should I put my hand in? I didn't do the birth of Christ, I did. Is the birth of Christ considered the same as the whatever I just looked up? What was it? The baptism? Are those two separate events? It must be, right? Or maybe it's different. That's the birth, and then you need the crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of
Yeah,
Nisan,
me either, Brad.
3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head. Chapter 19.
So we could do chapter 19, verse 17.
Bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha.
No, I'm not
they
Jewish.
Crucified him,
I'm not religious.
with him on either side, and Jesus in the midst. Chapter 19,
read that again.
verse 17.
Was there a town mentioned?
And he, bearing his cross, went
Hebrew
forth
Golgotha?
into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and two others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
Oh, there was another. Next towns. Huh, that didn't really mention towns. So what else? Themed, supper, judgment, next thematics. Miracles, birth, resurrection.
Chapter
Maybe resurrection.
24, verse 3.
24 verse
Jesus
3.
rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Nazareth.
Chapter 24, verse 3. But when they entered,
Alright, no rush.
they did not find the body
I'll be
of
here
the
when you
Lord
get back.
Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly, two men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee." Chapter 24.
Okay, chapter 24, verse 3.
But
and we
when
can
they
try
entered,
Nazareth.
They did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly,
I wish I could
two
skip
men
through.
in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them.
Okay,
In their
24.
fright,
What?
the women bowed down
Why did
with
he
their
pause?
faces
That was
to the
weird.
ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with
Why
you
did I just
in
repeat
Galilee."
that? That was weird. But I forgot which verse that was. I think it was 24, verse 3. Oh, Jesus.
Chapter 24, verse
Damn it, I was
3.
right. Now we gotta listen to the
But
whole thing.
when they entered,
24,
they did
verse
not
3.
find the body of the Lord Jesus.
Gotta remember it.
While they were wondering about this, suddenly, two men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
Okay, 24, verse 3. Nazareth. 24, verse 3. 24, verse 3. Okay, 3. Oh, I need to unselect. 3. 24. Is there not a 24? That's 14. Oh, 24. Nazareth. Oh. That was it. Align disc to match the chosen thematic and pull the trigger.
I hadn't seen those other wheels. But I don't know, I find this theme too close to the one that I used.
Shut up, mother. Analyze the
There
inside
must
wheels?
surely be a connection between the wheels.
Analyze the wheel of the icons, analyze the wheel of the dates, look at the mechanism, analyze the wheel of the moons.
This wheel represents the different moons.
Symbol
In
of the
occult
moon?
sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's often associated with something harmful.
Analyze
There are
icons?
different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels.
Ask him
Mother,
this.
what do you think?
As I told you, I didn't get that far.
Oh, thank you.
Nevertheless, these icons do represent moments in the life of Christ.
Man, I don't know this shit. Okay, we'll go back to the main menu. We'll leave. Then let's see if we can use this armillary. Focus on the moon.
The moon shadow moves from west to east.
Test the moon cycles. 8th of Ramadan.
8th of Ramadan. 553. Waxing crescent.
Okay. So I don't really test the moon cycles? Oh, okay.
13th of Shaban. 607. Waxing gibbous.
Alright, let's leave that. So we have to analyze the whole door.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Already did that. Use one of these. We'll do this one.
There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Oh, so it gave me my keys back. Okay, insert the nails. So I take them out? Oh, no. Guess a theme, then insert nails in the door. Oh, that was quick, Bread. Oh, the chosen thematic. So I chose.
I hadn't seen those other wheels.
Jesus Rising.
But I don't know.
So
I find this
can I
theme
turn the
too
disc?
close to the one that I used.
Let's see. Analyze the inside wheels. Look at the mechanism.
There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon.
Yeah,
Then
no, I thought.
to a
Oh,
date,
tops. Yeah, that
and
makes sense.
finally, the date to the moon.
Okay. So I chose 323 Nazareth. Analyze the wheel of moons, analyze the wheel of dates.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
So what, 1st of April? So I basically chose the 1st of April and whatever that little symbol is. Analyze the wheel, go back. It's weird, it's telling me to align the wheels, but I can't align the wheels. No, I'm pretty sure if I put my hand in it, I'll get it chopped off, like my mother in here. I don't know if I have the right time. 1st of April, whatever moon phase that would be. Let me go look at the moon phase. Okay, themes, Next thematics. Resurrection.
Chapter 24, verse 3.
When did this happen?
Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th,
okay, 14th of
Nisan,
Nisan,
3793 in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo.
So then we'll use the armillary.
Chapter 24.
Oh, I thought that was go back.
Verse 3.
Jesus.
Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793 in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
3793 Nisan. 3793. Come on. There we go. Oh, that date's not on here.
13th of Shaban, 607. Waxing gibbous.
Focus on the moon. Study the
During
sphere.
new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states. Waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with a full shadowed new moon.
Oh, that's weird, Brad. Okay. Oh, I turned the wheels from this. Okay, okay. That makes sense. Okay, so I need... turn the wheels up the dates. I needed... What date was that? Turn the wheel the icons. Okay, so I want like a resurrection icon. Whatever that would be. That'd be crucifixion. That's blood. That's Jesus with a halo, I think. Yeah, I don't think you should be in that server, Bread. Which of these icons would be...
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme. To follow the resurrection theme, I should select the halo.
Okay, halo. And then the date. Yeah, you should get out of there. And you should probably like report that to whatever your authorities are in your country. That's fucked up.
Nisan 3793, according to the astronomers of that time.
1st of April.
That would correspond to April 1st in the year 33 on a modern calendar.
Okay, so 1st of April. Oh, and I can't. Difficulty 8, science level 1. I don't think I can do that. Regardless. Oh, I see. Okay, so we need to manipulate the date to get back to April 1st. Then we need that halo for the icon. Oh shit, they moved. Yeah, you should get out of that Discord server, Brad. Icons. And I think the halo is this one over here. Halo first, and then we just need to figure out what the moon cycle would be. So let's do this. So it'd be 1st of April. Moon cycles. 1st of April. I don't think any of these correspond. Oh, I bet I have to go read this. Themes. Resurrection.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of
And then we'll
Nisan,
read the equivalent in the other Bible, and I bet that
in
gives us
Nazareth.
that date.
He appeared with a halo above his head.
And this one's
Chapter
Gutenberg.
24, verse 3. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
Huh, so that didn't give us a different date. I don't know what moon cycle to do. Can she help me? Nah, she's no help. Let's focus on the moon
shadow
dew.
moves from west to east.
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Android or iOS? I use iOS right now because I like iMessage. But if iMessage ever came to Android, I'd switch to Android. I had Android phones, for a long time, and then I switched to an iPhone 10. Test the moon cycles. And I just don't know these dates. 13th of Shaban.
7th of Shaban, 607, first quarter.
Hold on, we'll go back. And then we'll leave. Then let me just flip through the moon cycles and we'll see if something changes. I don't know, I like them. And they're not really overpriced if you buy them used. Alright, doesn't look like anything's gonna click for me. But it definitely wasn't this way because that's the phase her hand got cut off.
Let's see what combination corresponds to the chosen theme.
I can't guess that because my science isn't high enough. Oh, now I can.
According to the architect's notes in the armillary sphere, the moon during the resurrection was a waxing gibbous. That's the one on which the shadow on the right is just a small
Yeah, I didn't
crescent.
pay that much. And mine was an iPhone 10. Manipulate. I wasn't really paying attention.
According to the architect's notes in the armillary sphere, the moon during the resurrection was a waxing gibbous.
Okay, waxing gibbous.
That's the one on which the shadow on the right is just a small crescent.
Alright, so we gotta switch it to a waxing gibbous. Or whatever it said. Moons. Just the shadow on the right. Alright. This should be right. So we'll stick our hand in and see if it gets chopped off.
I can feel the lever at the
Oh
bottom.
jeez.
Good luck.
Do it. Leave it in. Oh shit. Damn it. Alright, let's we'll do science. And politics. Yeah, I fucked that up. I wonder what theme it wanted to go for. Oh, we finished that episode. I wonder if I should just redo... Nah, I'll keep going. Oh, and I got no books to read. Can't read these ones yet. Yeah, just put a sword in or a little hook to grab it.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, Without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your
Yeah, and that's a
weaknesses
guy.
better.
It's not even
If you
a
don't
woman.
want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility.
Oh, yeah.
No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Yeah, the guy with the, like, puffy white hair.
Filthy swine! I'm going to open this damn door and skin you alive! You're not going to get the better of us!
Mother?
Louis, you've come around. How do you feel?
I lost a hand. What do you think?
It hurts. Mother? I can't feel my arm.
Louis, I had to cauterize it with what I could find.
Jesus.
Where's my arm?
We'll get through this, Louis. Don't worry. I think I found a solution. You'll see.
We gotta leave. No, don't put your arm in there.
Louis, we can't leave without it. It's our last chance. I need to see this through to the end. I must
Here she goes.
do it.
Gonna lose her hand again. Oh. Man, if she could figure it out, what the hell's she having me doing?
Look.
Stubborn as a mule.
Come on, up you get. I'll help you. Easy does it. You've lost a lot of blood.
And now what?
Let's take what we came for.
Yeah, what'd she choose?
Wait. I've gotta know what I did wrong.
That is one fearsome mechanism. In fact, if I hadn't watched you beforehand, I would never have found the right combination.
Tell me, where did I go wrong?
The nails?
The 3 nails? Yes, it's true. They let you open the iris.
Yes, but you still need to find the right theme, don't you? The fresco was a trap. Apart from the fresco, everything pointed to the crucifixion. The things that make it possible to activate the mechanism are associated with the crucifixion.
So it wasn't resurrection, it was the
to activate the
crucifixion.
mechanism, and the nails to choose a date.
Oh, that makes sense. Alright, let's go. Just chose the wrong theme. Everything else I did after that didn't matter, really. Nah, I'll just keep going. It's a choose your own adventure pretty much, so it's not like I did anything wrong. It's just, this is my story so far. What the hell is this place? Shit's scary. Episode 4, Burning Bridges.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
We'd better keep our guard up. A stupid thing to say. I'm just gonna say
We
nothing.
have to find that weapon.
Weapon.
What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The Lance of Longinus the Centurion.
Oh, that's what they've been trying to search for.
Now that you mention it, I did catch von Wollner in the middle of an altercation with Piaggi.
What?
Von Wollner blamed His Eminence for having supplied Mortimer with all the lances in the Vatican's possession.
If Mortimer has all of them in his possession, it's not going to help us.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable
Yeah.
is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
And
Louis,
armed.
let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand.
Are you kidding me?
You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Why'd you
Hang on
shoot
a
Emma?
second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
That's what I thought you meant at first, Bread. Insist,
I want to
goddammit.
know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis, I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly. Not
Enough, Louis. If you could see the
My mother is
extent of their
insane.
power as
Jesus.
I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away
I don't think
with
I'll be
it.
playing
Choose
Roblox.
only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably
Maybe
knows the
Minecraft.
most about this.
I don't know. I'd definitely play Minecraft over Roblox, though. Alright. Question Cardinal Piaggi about the Holy Lance. So I just have to leave here. Unless this leads to different areas. No, I guess not. I gotta get out of here. I don't see, like, this is a horrible plan. They're gonna be like, what happened to your arm? Where are you? Yeah, maybe with people. How'd you get your arm cut off? Oh, don't worry about that. I need to find this lance. What lance? This is such a stupid idea. Alright, he'll probably be in his room, I'd imagine. Oh, is that how it goes? I guess I'm not a quality streamer then, Bread. I might switch over to Fall Guys though tonight, maybe in like 30 minutes or so, because I want to try and get to level 40 before the season ends. Okay, where's Piaggi's room? Washington, Adam, Fulners, Peruse, Bonaparte, Hillsborough. Oh yeah, he's like right here, right? Yeah. Alright, so we'll go around, go this way. Alright, hopefully he's in his room.
Cardinal's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
Okay. To the dining hall then. Okay, hopefully he's in here. What? Oh, there he is. Push him off.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
Oh,
I beg your pardon?
Something's wrong.
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information
he's
about
fallen
the
off
Lance
for
of
sure.
Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
Not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Oh, the demon's
Your
in him.
Eminence, are you all right?
He's
Your
got the
Eminence, Are
demon.
you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
The right side.
As you wish.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
I think he's good at manipulation. So we'll make that.
No, I was wondering about it myself.
Oh, Louis. It's even worse than I thought. I believe you.
Vulnerable
say
to manipulation.
Come to find out more.
Yeah.
But in that case, it means that Sarah didn't even tell you the point of it all. Because, believe me, you are looking for it. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me,
Never.
before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
Is he... Oh, he's immune to conviction. Okay. No.
No, you are the first I've spoken to about it, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
Of course. Oh, I have to choose my mother. I can't choose that one.
Yes,
Okay.
my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
That's all.
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
Nothing.
Nothing in particular. I'd like to study it, that's all.
Louis, please.
Ah, shit.
I'm sure you can do better than that.
To protect myself?
I need it.
Wow.
You won't understand.
Try me, Louis.
I need to protect
Oh,
myself.
that's crazy long time, Brett.
Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered
in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be
You are
careful,
welcome.
Louis.
Take care,
You are
Louis.
on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind.
Oh
Take
shit, I
good
knew she
care
was
of
crazy.
yourself. God keep you.
Okay, get information. Secret texts. Let's look in the library since we're real close. I don't want to select the wrong spear. That one, we just go by. Yeah, it's just that one.
Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Alright, let's look in here. Oh, some items. I don't think there's anything else. Artistic depictions, sacred texts. Yeah, we'll go into the secret. Oh, I can't go in there anymore. Okay. Well, that cuts that out quickly.
The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth his death is near.
See if any of
brain is
these
oozing by either ear.
paintings
His
have
brain
it.
oozing, it's
I don't think it's on
remarkable
this
that he
one.
can feel any. The Fall of Phaeton.
No.
Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral: don't steal Dad's chariot.
I don't think there's any here with the spear. Any paintings, I mean. Oh yeah, bread. Oh, coin.
This is Circe.
What's that painting? Oh, I can't even see those ones, so those aren't it. Oh, just a painting. Alright, let's go to... We could go to Mortimer's, like, secret office behind his desk. I think I need to shut the windows in the house. It's getting cold. Yeah, I can feel chill. Alright, I need you to just go shut the windows in the house real quick. It'll be like 30 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. So where should we go? I guess we'll go up here. Yeah, he has like a secret room behind his office, which is like a smaller office. Ah, shit, Brad. Well, it was a good run. We could go check out Volner's room, since we're close to it. Although he was like on the balcony. So I don't know if he's alive. Huh. Alright, yeah, we'll go up to Mortimer's secret office. Alright. So for this I need to go, oh, just back here. Okay, I don't think there's anything. Oh, read this. Oh, I can't read it. Okay. Oh wait, what's Zeus holding? He's got a spear.
Saint Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance.
Hmm.
It is shaped like a leaf, like the real lance, maybe.
Oh, the fish symbol
How can I
on
be
it.
sure?
Mortimer's a deceiver.
No, this is too easy. Mortimer's trying to throw me off the track again. It seems too visible to be true. Impossible not to see the statue on first glance, given its size. And Mortimer has no interest in making the shape of the true lance so easy to see.
Yeah, okay. What
think
should
the
I
statue
think?
does represent Longinus, armed with the lance that wounded Jesus, the Holy Lance. How can I find out if this is an exact
I hope you get better
representation?
soon, Brad.
There's no way of being certain of it.
Huh. Alright, let's leave. Let's go. Oh, what's this? Cool, some honey. Hello, bird. Alright, yeah, let's go behind. Oh, I can't. Can't step on the pedal. Huh. Oh, that's a spear, it looks like.
Longinus is holding the Holy Lance in his left hand, and I'll bet he's holding the sponge soaked in holy blood in the other hand. Yes! Here we can see that the Holy Lance is represented in the shape of a spear. I'd better make sure I check this twice. It's a work that dates from the Renaissance. There's nothing to say that it's not based on erroneous elements.
The letter mentioned this?
But I believe what I read in the letter from Milan addressed to Mortimer. There's every reason to believe that this painting has been modified according to his guidelines to represent the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape. This work is an order from Lord Mortimer. All the details have been conceived with a specific goal in mind. Upon closer examination, you can see that even the style clashes with that of most of the other works in the manor. No. If
All
Mortimer
right,
has
Brad.
taken
Thanks for
special
stopping
care
by.
the conception and the exhibition of this painting in his study in the same way as for the nightmare painting, it must be of some significance. And that is indeed the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape.
Okay. Search for more clues or go pick one spear. Where do I pick the spears? Shape of the spear. Shape of a boar spear. No spears there. But this one, can't read that. About this one. Okay. I think I can just go pick a spear now, but I need to figure out where I can pick a spear. Maybe go below the guy. Wow, that was a quick load. Maybe go down to the... Oh, who was that? Oh, a servant? Does he have anything to say?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Nope. Alright, let's go downstairs.
Golden elixir. Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility. Surprising for an entrance hall.
Oh, I've seen that painting before.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful.
I think I saw it in...
This painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
What's George Washington have to say?
Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Good evening. Ask him directly what he knows? Sure.
I'm back on the trail of my mother again. I don't have time to explain, but would you know anything about the Holy Lance?
That's good news. But be careful, Louis. You might end up getting noticed.
Do you know anything or not?
No, I regret I don't. But why not ask von Wallner? Theology is his field, after all.
That's an idea. In that case, I'll try and find him.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
I don't know where Volner
Thanks
is.
for everything, Mr. President.
See you later.
Wasn't in his room. Maybe I should check the conference room? Yeah, I'll check the small salon and then the conclave center. Can pick up something over here? No. Alright, no one's in here. Except for some honey, so that's good. Oh, any text over here?
Chronicles of the Amber Princess.
No.
As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Eat all the honey and then use the golden elixir to cure
I've
so
retrieved
that we
everything.
can pick up that last one. Turkeys are setting the doorbell off. Or the heat sensor that sets the alarm off. Freaking idiots. They're just walking and keep circling in front of the heat sensor. Can you guys hear it? I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it. I'm sorry. Alright, more royal jelly. That's good. It's not bad that we're just looking, or that we're trying to find something, but we're finding consumable items in the meantime, because we're going to need them. Alright, let's go. We'll go through here and then we'll go into the garden. We have to check all these paintings too as we run around, just to make sure we don't miss any depictions of a spear. yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Got a new mic a couple days ago. I think it sounds a lot better than the mic I was using before. The one before was just like a headset quality mic, but this is a nice Razer condenser mic. So it sounds a lot better. I thought there was some humming from it at first. I was streaming this game the first time I used it. I thought it was like humming, but I think it was just like ambient wind noise in this game was just like so loud. It sounded like buzzing of a mic. But yeah, thanks for watching. If the mic's too low or anything, let me know. I think I'm just gonna go back down to that area. I think we have enough information to choose the right spear. I assume this is where we pick the spears. I don't know where else Mortimer would be hiding them. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, the Bible. Quick load. Alright. Well, that's a creepy, like, screaming statue. Alright. Let's see what's around here. I didn't really explore it the first time. Because the mother was like, no, you need to find the clothes. You need to find the lance, Louis.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Jesus. I don't really think I need any of this stuff, but
Clemens
whatever.
III. Clément III in French. How come his tomb ended up here and not in the Vatican?
Alright, that doesn't seem like much help. Not really gonna inspect any of these things because it just seems like just gonna tell me who's in them. Oh, what was that? Oh, a spear.
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
I don't think that's the one. Let's read the notes. It was the shape of a boar spear. Painting of Longinus, I noticed that it had the shape of a spear. Notice on the painting of Longinus that it had the shape of a spear, which is what Mortimer's opinion confirmed. Statue of Longinus shows it in the shape of a leaf. So the statue of Longinus, Louis was saying that Mortimer's trying to throw us off. So Piaggi told us it's a boar spear. Okay, so we need a boar spear. I just don't know what symbol, so we'll look around and see what other spears are around here. If there's one that just says it's a boar spear. But Piaggi was acting really weird. I feel like the demon or whatever was in him and was giving us false information. But let's see what other spears there are so that we can just, in our mind, we know which ones, like what options we have to pick. Let's see. The casket. Oh, no. Oh, it's a vial. Some more Devil's Thorn. Looks like something's over here.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold
So it's
rimmed,
not this one.
and a fish is engraved on the tip.
Because it's not leaf shaped. Okay, nothing over there. I'll go this way first. Unless this makes a loop. Or it sort of doesn't. Hold on, I'll go the other way first. Can't believe I lost a hand. Screwed that puzzle up. Okay. Nothing around here. What's this spear? Oh, it wasn't a spear. It's some honey. Cool, cool. Good thing we went that way. Okay, what's this? Looks like another leaf-shaped one.
This lance has a leaf shape, and well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Alright. So we have two leaf-shaped ones that are both gold. This one looks big.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed and...
They're all leaf-shaped.
I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Okay, this was the Longinus statue. Exactly. It was the leaf shaped with a fish. So it's most likely not that one. Oh, geez, what is this one?
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear.
Ooh.
The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Yachi said it was a boar spear. Excuse me. Excuse me. Something in my throat. This looks like a boar spear too, so that's not much help.
This lance has a spear shape. It is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol.
Oh, but he doesn't say a boar
fish on the
spear.
tip.
Okay. If he only says there's one boar spear, that's a leaf blade, so I'm not even gonna look or examine it. Who's this?
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
What the heck? Inspect it?
Let's see what we can find here.
Force open the lid. Try to open it?
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Okay. Oh, what the heck? He just said he wouldn't be able to do it.
The sarcophagus of Lord
close.
Mortimer.
I guess that was a bug. Well, if he says it's empty... So there's only one boar spear, and that's what Piaggi said it was. Everything else was a leaf shape, which it most likely isn't. So... I feel like it might be this one. Should we just risk it? I think I'm just gonna risk it.
There's no room for error. Am I sure this is the one to take?
Don't second guess me. Oh, jeez. Yes. Alright. Join Mother at the wharf. Hopefully that was the right spear tip. Although I fucked up the puzzle before this, and yeah, so not a good track record so far, but I can always turn that around. But everything was pointing to a spear that wasn't leaf-shaped, and Piaggi said it was a boar spear. So, as long as we trust Piaggi. But he seemed a little sketchy. His nose was bleeding. I don't think this was the one. I should have found Volner and asked him. May have fucked up, chat. lost a hand. Now I'm probably gonna lose my life. Oh. I have not found all the clues enabling me to... I did not find all the copies of the lance. Oh, I didn't find all the copies? Oh, shit. Oh, no. There was probably the lance somewhere else. That's not good. Okay, 4 points available. Could do agility. Could do manipulation, could do... I can't really... Everything else is... Reduce effort points cost by 3. Skill use is free. Conviction. Linguist. Kinda want to do... etiquette for some reason. Just gonna put them all into a conviction. Who cares? Oh, trophy. Leap of faith.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Someone's gonna try and stop me. And I got no books to read still. I haven't found those pages. Alright, join Mother at the wharf. So I have to go out the front door. I'm not quite sure how I exit the front door because it's so big. I've never been able to leave it. But I guess we'll see. We'll go through here. Oh, scared me.
Wow, what's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Make him see sense.
I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily, de Richet. Where have you been?
I don't think he's easily manipulated. I'll say I'm looking for my mother.
Looking for my mother, if you can believe it. I've been in the manor basement to check if she might have gone lost.
And did you find her?
No, not a trace.
I'm warning you, de Richet. I have got my eye on you. I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Get him in the muddle. Is he vulnerable to this? Oh, it didn't tell me. Shit. Get him in the muddle.
Remind me, who did you hear making these alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Volner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me, during the conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Volner on?
Sir Gregory. But what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you on purpose? To manipulate you? I trust them to detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores. Ah! So that's how they see me.
Be careful to make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please. It would grieve me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No, of course. I'll make sure those two bastards get what they've got coming. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur.
Monsieur. See you later,
Come
monsieur.
on. I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now.
Bet you I'm gonna get stopped by every looky-loo around here. Like, oh, Mr. Washington. Alright, then if we go through here. Oh, can't go that way? Obviously. So I have to go all the way around. Yeah, we're gonna get stopped by a lot more people probably. I hope I chose the right spear tip. Alright. Wouldn't surprise me if there's someone in here that stops us. Thanks everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. Oh, is there something on the table I could grab? Oh yeah, there is. Cool, some more elixir. Oh, alright, let's ignore him. Don't need to get stopped in a conversation. Oh, the servants are blocking it. They're vulnerable to... Oh, no, it's Mortimer.
Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
He knows.
Come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat. I wanted you... Oh, no, your hand. Damn it, no. So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
It wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours, too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
That is?
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis.
Okay.
I am aware of her theory.
That you're a
me,
demon?
About Gregory. About the demons.
And she said, and it's false.
So you're gonna
we'll
tell me
lure,
she's wrong,
lure
that
him
she's a
into
liar.
She's right.
truth. Oh shit!
Look at me. I've inhabited this body since
He just came right out and said it.
For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Oh my god. How many of you are there?
The fallen archangel left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels.
No lips.
Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can
What
I
the
say?
hell?
You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are, because a large number of our kind remain hidden, or never reveal themselves even to us.
Wow. Since when have the demons been
You've
among
been
us?
Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
That's freaky. Yeah. Do they manipulate
and you truly
thoughts?
have the power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
I did not know there'd be like a magical element to this game. What are these powers
Can you tell
exactly?
me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
It's so creepy. What's happening with my mother?
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
The old book was Al-Azif, wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
Why tell me all
Why
this?
me? Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
What are their intentions?
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
Alright. Let's move on.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes.
He wants me to take a demon.
You'll soon see.
What the heck is
After you.
happening there? The demons, it's begun. Oh, he's okay now. That was so weird. Why a conference instead of imposing your will?
You could manipulate us mentally. What's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy
But
what
how do you
reflection
agree on
and
global
pleasure you
policy?
can. Locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes we start wars between men which are linked to our decisions.
Jeez, so they're just
Most
running
of the time,
things.
our father steps in and gives directives, which my family follow to the letter. Indeed, in my opinion, it is high time we moved on.
What do you mean?
I mean that a new era must begin. The old monarchic regimes are outdated, and it's time to evolve.
Is there a
Did what
connection
happened
with
to
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
And so... Nah, we'll save it. Was Von Bocher working for
So,
you?
Von Borchert,
he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What? You mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of Von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right.
All right.
I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
There is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
He needs me? He needs me.
I mean, it's obvious you want me on your side, but that doesn't explain why you're telling me all these truths.
Louis, this conference is indeed of capital importance to me. And yes, I want you on my side. But that's not the main reason that compels me to confide in you.
What is it then?
Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis.
What?
You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No.
Oh, shit.
Stop it, it's absurd.
Have you never found
I'm a
yourself
demon.
suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
No.
I just can't
Whilst
control it.
asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's
Your
true.
mother's a demon.
Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you mean?
Louis. I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No.
What?
No, it's not
I'm gone.
possible.
You are my
I'm a
son.
demon. I'm his son? Oh my god.
Well. So now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a move, you clowns.
Everybody keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll shoot your kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like. He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jacques, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
Jacques, I've only just found out that I'm his son. You can't hold that against me.
You don't understand. You're already in his clutches. Everything was set up to bring you here and reveal the secret of your birth to you. Open your goddamn eyes! You've always been under his thumb! So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
I don't know.
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jacques, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here has been carefully planned by the Golden Order for months. And everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through. And you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late.
This is crazy. I never expected this story to be
Always
this.
have a choice.
This
You know very
insane.
well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
There'll be no one to stop Mortimer. Your daughter will grow up without a father. Why does that one have a dot?
You're going to be held accountable, and you will lose everything, starting with your freedom and then your head.
I told you. I don't care.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter? It wouldn't be the same for her, would it?
Shut up! Shut up!
She will be alone in a world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
But...
Don't abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over. Come now, mister.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
Twitchy servant. Oh, I thought he meant leave the castle.
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Many since you're out? Yes, pretty much.
You could say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
I'm gonna go
Let
full-on
her
demon.
justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax.
Open your mind.
You hold immense power. It's already there, inside you.
Open your mind.
Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening
Just
to
go
you
with it. Just
deep
feel it.
inside,
I'm
but
feeling
which
it.
you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's the demon inside you.
A sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers.
What the heck?
Words. Mixed voices.
Focus on one of them.
Oh, I'm gonna possess someone.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
Oh my god.
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Great.
You mean to say that if someone lies to me that I will know?
Exactly.
But that's just incredible.
You still need to practice, though. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful. A demon more experienced than yourself will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Okay.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll
Turkey
continue
just
this
scared the shit out of me
discussion
out the
later if you
window.
want.
All of a sudden it was there, just like
join me in
walking
my
around.
study when you finished.
Now he's just looking at me through the window. Alright. Now able to hear the superficial thoughts of your interlocutors. Each use of mind reading costs 1 essence points. You can earn 1 back when confronted to an immunity, 2 by exploiting a vulnerability, and 3 by consuming it. Oh, I can consume a Devil's Thorn. Okay. We'll continue if you want. Just join me in my study when you're finished. I can read his mind. Nah, I'm off.
You're right. I need to go now.
See you later, Mortimer.
See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother
Oh my
to
God.
steal you from me.
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
Can I get through here now? Alright, I think I'm going to save here. And we'll go back to menu, save and return to menu.